Hi everyone, I hope everyone is well. In today's video, I want to take a look at a few headlines that you might have missed you might have missed them because you don't watch the news. But a lot of us don't even watch the news anymore, so I don't even know who they're making these news reports to. I only watch it for content. The main topic of this video is CBC using an image that is obviously fake. And at first it didn't have any credit. The image did not have any sources or any credit, and they added one afterwards when they were getting called out for it. We're going to be taking a look at a few videos also that were interesting. There's going to be 1, 2, 3, they're short videos. It's going to be quick. And after that, let's talk about the headlines that I want to show you guys that are very interesting. Let's kick this off.
The same day that Trump takes out the Iranian supreme leader, reporter asks him, who's going to take his place? And Trump's like, I don't know. I guess the position's open. I'm creating jobs in Iran too. It's too good. I'm trying not to laugh, but that is too funny.
You have things which we need. We have things which you need. I mean, for example, simple examples. We have, you're a country of, you're the second largest country in the world with a 40 million population, 40 million population. You need at least about 100 million population. You need people to man many of your resources. We have the capacity, we have the intellect, we have the talent, we have the resources.
I have one word only. I advise to the representative of the United States to be polite. It will be better for yourself and the country you represent. Thank you.
The representative of the United States has asked for the floor to make a further statement.
Frankly, I'm not going to dignify this with another response, especially as this representative sits here in this body representing a regime that has killed tens of thousands of its own people and imprisoned many more simply for wanting freedom from your tyranny. Thank you, Mr. President.
So we got Mark Carney on the Globe and Mail, whose Globe and Mail is actually calling him the master of bait and switch. The guy does a speech in Davos and then comes here and does the complete opposite. We also have the food inflation. We are #1. Still are. Pierre Poilievre offered to go to the U.S. to make his case. It's about time. I think, they complained about Jamil Giovanni going to the United States without asking permission. Pierre didn't give him permission, but he didn't say that he said that he didn't ask him to. But he went there. He went there as an independent. But the fact that the liberals were mad at Jamil Giovanni for going there to talk with Donald Trump and J.D. Vance and Marco Rubio is unreal. He was told, Jamil Giovanni was told, that they're not even trying to make a deal. They know exactly what to do. That's what they told Jamil Giovanni. The government of Canada is not even trying to make a deal. And look at these clowns from the NDP. Heather McPherson calls for a moment of silence to honor the beloved and inspiring Ayatollah Ali Khamenei. Khamenei. Did you know that for a Muslim, this is the closest thing to God, this Ayatollah? The guy that ordered the killing of his own population because they were protesting in the street. They came and ran over trucks. They came and ran people over with trucks. They shot their own population with machine guns and assault rifles and grenades. They cut the internet so that they couldn't show that they were protesting to the rest of the world. But Elon Musk made sure that didn't last. He gave them free Wi-Fi. That was funny as hell. Now, the NDP is crazy. Can you imagine that they are on the side of a dictator, a sadistic man? They shot down one of our planes that was just transporting citizens on a trip. And there was 158, I believe, Canadians in there. They shot it down for no reason. Now let's take a look at this picture that they posted. The CBC posted this. Now, at first, I thought that this picture was just made up with AI or something like that. West Asia News. UANA. West Asia News. Now, if you ask Grok, is this a real picture? Grok will say, no credit or source from CBC. Because there were no source at first. Then they added one. And there was no source at first. So it looked AI generated, so they added the source. When the person, who asked if this was generated by AI, he says, yes, this photo appears to be AI generated. No photo credit or source from CBC. The event is hours old. Making a real composed shot from restricted area Iran is unlikely. The details, like a younger woman, broad smile amid mourning, doesn't look authentic. It doesn't look authentic with grief photos. But not only that, Huayna was suspended from X. And if you look at this, do you see any tears on the woman's eyes? I know for everyone here, it's going to be hard to believe that these people are actually crying and mourning this guy, but 67% to 70% of the population is not. This is the image that they chose to choose, that they chose to show the people in Canada. Makes no sense that they would actually do that. Like, they have over 50 cameramans covering the protests, the pro-Palestinian protests. There were 1 million Canadians that were walking in favor, celebrating. 1 million Persians with Canadians celebrating the death of the Ayatollah. The only people that are actually happy about that are fake. It's fake outrage. There's no one mad at Donald Trump for doing this. And you know what I thought was really funny? The people in Iran were actually, the IRGC was posting a video on the news telling everyone they were winning, that they took out all the US, and Israeli troops. It's not even true, man. They were doing that in Iraq. The people were surrendering 25,000 at a time, the soldiers, and they were pretending they were winning on the news. That's funny, man. And look at Mark Carney with another conflict of interest. He violated Rule 4 and Rule 6.1. Mark Carney keeps violating the rules of conflicts of interest, and nothing will happen anyways, even if we talk about it. I don't even feel like reading this law for you guys, because I know it won't do anything. Yeah, I almost forgot. Why is CBC taking pictures? The source is the state propaganda of Iran. Makes no sense. The state propaganda of Canada, which admitted their news were fake, one of the reporters admitted their news was fake. The state-sponsored TV from Iran gives our state-funded media, who's fake news, by the way, a fake report, a fake image. This image does not correlate with anything happening over there. There are some people over there that were not Persian, that were born maybe afterwards, but the women over there that are mourning the death of the Ayatollah they're far gone. far, far gone. You cannot do anything to change their mind. Maybe they were crying of joy in that image, actually. This is a place where they actually tell women that they are animals, that they were put on earth like cows and other animals to serve man. I'm dead serious. It's disgusting, man. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video enough to subscribe. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Thanks for watching, guys.